But first of all then, how does it feel to be back here in such familiar surroundings?
I think firstly it's a huge honour to be back. Obviously, the club's really close to my heart. Majority of my football career has been spent at this football club as a coach, which probably lasted longer than my playing career. So it's always had a real soft spot. All my family are obviously Rotherham fans. I still got relatives who buy tables and have been to watch obviously this season. So look, first and foremost, it's a huge honour, it's a huge privilege to be back at this great club, and it is a great club. And I think obviously any time you get a job, it's in difficult circumstances usually, and obviously that's the case now. But look, we're looking to get back on the front foot. We're looking back to get this club back to where it should be, on a stable footing and pushing forward.
So marry all that together then, family, friends, you know the place, well, for obvious reasons. How proud are you then to be leading the team?
Yeah, like I've just said, it's an unbelievable honour, and one that I'm incredibly proud of. It means a lot to obviously me personally. The amount of texts I've had, it all happened so quickly. And to be fair, I jumped at chance when it come up. And look, we'll take it through to some. We'll see then what happens. But first and foremost, the fact that I can kind of die a happy man knowing that I've managed my hometown club, which is something that I'm immensely proud of.
What's the reason then that it's short term, if you like, just to the end of the season? Is that at the club's doing, or is that yours?
It's a little bit of both, if I'm going to be honest. It's me seeing how the club is. Look, I'm ambitious. The club's ambitious. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how results go. We'll see how performances are. Look, I can't guarantee results, but I can guarantee a work ethic. The players knowing what it means to play for this club. The fans knowing that the lads are giving everything. I know that's obviously been questioned in recent weeks and months. I'm not naive enough. I still live in the area, so I hear it, I see it. I still listen to phone-ins now and then, and I get the frustration. But that's all behind us now. And look, there ain't no point me focusing what's happened previously. It's on to Northampton tomorrow night, and it's on to these last 8 games. And mathematically, we're still not safe. So that's obviously my first. To get to that points total that'll get us safe, and then it'll be trying to rebuild it. But I want people to know that this isn't like a quick fix 8 games. I'll be making decisions as if I'm manager for the next 3-4 years, and we'll see if that happens or doesn't happen. But I'm absolutely fine with that. Myself and Andy have come in, and the club means a lot to us, and we want to kind of, as I say, stabilise it and make sure that it's ready to go come the start of next season.
You and Andy here, might there be anybody else joining the coaching staff?
There may well be. I can't 100% confirm or deny either way at this moment in time. Obviously, this has happened really quickly. That quickly, in fact, that I booked an holiday next Sunday. So you can obviously see it wasn't pre-planned or anything. So yeah, no, I'm sure there'll be updates and changes. However, at this sole focus at the minute is Northampton tomorrow night and trying to get 3 points.
Given what you know of this club and who you know, and even just the fact that friends and family will give you an opinion whether you've seen a match or what have you or not, do you think that's an advantage? Because there's nothing you won't know really about what's gone on.
I think that I'll probably feel the same, if I'm going to be honest. Everybody has an opinion and is entitled to opinion. Look, I think that's what football is, isn't it? That's why we all love the game. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody thinks that they know, and there will be times, I don't mind admitting it now, where I might not know, but that's fine. However, it won't be for the lack of trying and the lack of the research and knowledge, and I can assure everybody sat here listening to this now that we'll be going over and beyond to try and get a result. And like I said, that'll be the main focus on what we have. There'll be nobody tells me more than what team I should be picking than my dad. So yeah, that's just part and parcel that comes with being a football manager.
So what has gone wrong then? Looking in from, well, not that afar, why are Rotherham mid-table?
I think there's a number of things in there. Look, that isn't for me to go over the past. As I say, I just want to move forward, and I want to put an identity on the team. I want to have a way of playing. I want to have a determination and a focus on making sure that we're on the front foot, that we're aggressive, that everything within the club is set up right, that we have structure. And that's the way I work, you know, that's the way we worked previously when we were here, and that's the way we're going to work moving forward. As I've said, you can't ever guarantee results in football, but you can guarantee a work ethic and a commitment to this great football club.
And at training today, do you find a group of players that want to subscribe to, well, something, you and Andy obviously, but whatever plans you have, they still have some kind of bit between the teeth?
Yeah, lads have been great this morning, open, receptive, want information, asking loads of questions. I loved it this morning, lads have loved it. The smiles on faces, it's important we get everybody back in right frame of mind. It's important that people enjoy coming to work. And look, like I've reinforced to them this morning that look, they're in a really privileged position to be playing for this football club, and they shouldn't take that lightly. And that's one thing certainly going in tomorrow night and these last 8 games that I'll be reaffirming to them.
Has the club, Tony, etc., given any kind of targets to what he would like or expect from the remaining weeks of the season?
He just wants to win as many games as he does, and I'm sure that's exactly the same as what I am. Our beliefs will be reaffirmed together. Look, in an ideal world, I'd be sat here saying I want to win 8 games. Do I think that'll happen? Probably not. However, I've set a little target to players, which I'm not going to openly come out here, that the season starts tomorrow, and we need to be right up there come the end of these 8 games.
Clearly there are some serious injuries and lads that won't play again this season, but of the Neelys, or the question marks as it were, Green, how is he?
He won't be available tomorrow night. There's a few who are question mark, but he's one who won't come back into it. So yeah, we're short on bodies, but look, I've just said to the lads, it's no excuses. We've got a good team on paper, we've got good subs to come off the bench still. And you won't find me moaning or groaning about this, that and other. It's about everybody just now being in. We've had a meeting with all the injured players in the room this morning. There's some who are obviously not far off coming back, and there's some who have got long-term injuries, but that is football, that is how it is. You get injuries, it's part and parcel of having a good squad, and the squad here is good.
And that's part of the frustration, isn't it? Look, you'll know, your dad will tell you, I suppose, that this is a good squad that isn't probably hitting its straps, or even a few places higher might be seen as a kind of an average season, and that's where a lot of Millers fans are with it.
Yeah, I bet it's not for me to judge that at this moment in time. My judgment will be on these next 8 games. So like I say, in my eyes, the season starts tomorrow. We'll be working through these 8 games. What has gone, what has been. I totally understand the frustrations of the fans. I've been a fan and I am a fan myself, so I get it. However, it's important everybody comes back. It's important that everybody cheers the lads. Look, your football club, and you stay with your football club through thick and through thin. And there's been amazing times at this football club, and at the minute it's not going so well. Whoop-de-doo. You get on with it, you keep supporting your team, and I'd like to think hopefully tomorrow night I'm sure people travel down, and Saturday I really, really hope that people come back and support obviously myself and Andy and this great football club.
Does it feel a bit like you're flying by the seat of your pants right now? And it's kind of the football way. You get parachuted in, don't you? And then almost within 48 hours there's a game to play.
Yeah, but you love it. It is what it is. Look, I absolutely love football, and I love watching all football. So I've watched conference games, Conference North games, I've watched Premier League games, Champions League games. So if football's on, not in my telly, I'm ill generally. So you stay up to speed with everything. I just think as a manager and a coach, you have to do both, and that's one thing obviously we've had as firm eye on all season, really.
Good man. Thank you.
How do you feel stepping back through the training ground though?
Yeah, it were really good. It were nice. Obviously seeing familiar faces up at Parkgate again, and a few smiles, and like Graham, obviously fan who we had here. I texted him last night, planned to get back down to training ground. Breck's been back up this morning, obviously Scotty's been up there, and yeah, just nice to see familiar faces, Juliet, Kitwoman, they're people who kind of when you leave you don't get to say goodbye to, so the fact that like they hug you when they see you and all the rest of it, yeah, it's really good and nice.
Yeah, you've been with Paul Wall for a million years. Did you speak to him before?
I speak to him more or less every day, every other day, so yeah, we have a real good relationship. Obviously I've spoke to him in recent days. He's obviously right behind me. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing how getting on. I'm sure he'll have a critical eye on my team selection and changes. But look, having people like Paul and having other managers who I've worked with on end of a phone is always helpful, and can help me through a number of situations, some that obviously yourselves don't obviously see sometimes.
Yeah. I know nothing's set in stone, but if things do go well between now and the end of the season, you are offered the job, would it be a yes? And the reason I ask is because you've been part of Warney's team for so long. Yeah. At some point you would expect him to go back into management. Yeah. That would be another coaching opportunity for you. What is it? More about management for you now?
Well, look, I'm sat here now as manager and I'm really enjoying it. What will be will be. I can't answer questions that I don't know answers to at this moment in time. But look, what will be will be. I'm here for as long as the club want me to be, and that's all I can really say at this moment in time.
Yeah.